to YouTube. We should be going to Twitch soon as well. How's my task manager look? My levels are looking all right. Oh, 93% memory though, so I'm not entirely optimistic that it's going to go smooth the entire time. So brace yourselves, kids. All right, I'm going to... Let me actually close Discord because that actually uses a lot of RAM. Don't know why.
Because it's running off Chromium.
Okay, I'm going to post the skeet for the first time in like forever. Fuck.
Oh wow, I forgot that you were going to do that.
Well, I'm looking at my checklist and I'm actually following it today. So I'm going to check that one off. We just went live on OBS to all the things. I have my pop-out chats. I don't have an Nintendo's ready this week, guys, so I'm sorry about that. But I think everybody has a lot of games.
One of these days I'm going to get a Nintendo's ready because I'm playing so many games that I've never played before that I want to start, quizzing you guys on them.
I've been taking all of the Nintendo's games that I've been using and like putting them on my NAS. So like I have just like this huge library of sounds that I've been like streaming to my devices like when I work. It's pretty fun, pretty good. So if you end up doing that, Justin, I'll take all your files, please. Thank you. Well, you guys ready to do this shit?
All right, go ahead.
Let's do it. Let's put a note in Audacity. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio. We're here. It's episode number 797 with, the crew. Justin, Brandon, how are you guys doing tonight?
Could be better.
Justin, I know, is doing better than Brandon. We're going to find out why in about 10 minutes. But I'm going to leave the mystery for you listeners for, the suspense is going to build here.
It's not really news yet. It's
sure.
You're getting ahead of the game.
I hope you...
leak was huge.
I hope you all are still in the fuck ice mentality because that's what the show's gonna be starting with pretty much every week until we start seeing some shit. But fuck ice. Now let's talk about some news. Virtual Boy, do you guys watch that trailer? I actually wasn't gonna get the stupid plastic thing, and then after I watched that trailer, I literally ordered it right after I watched it.
See, I ordered both the plastic one and the cardboard one.
Oh, you went both
like a month ago. So I wanted. The cardboard one wasn't that expensive, and just for the sake of saying, "Hey, I have this thing," and it works or it doesn't, it seemed worthwhile. It's probably just a Labo thing with different labels on it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I imagine they use the same mold and everything, so
right.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be pretty damn authentic.
Yeah, now you're making me want to get the cardboard one, Justin. No, but I won't. That one I'm sure was gonna go on sale somewhere somehow. So or maybe like some knockoff will show up somewhere that I can get.
I was going to say, I'm sure somebody will 3D print something.
There we go. Yeah.
I know not long after Labo came out, there were a lot of 3D files for basically, here, you can just 3D print your own Labo stuff and not have to buy cardboard.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it's CNC. The robot costume made out of CNC wood.
I have all of the Labo things. Most of them are still sealed in the box. Maybe someday they'll be worth something.
Yeah, I got pretty much everything Labo from like Shop Goodwill. Suddenly showed up with like 50 of them for like $5 each.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap! I'll get one.
As long as they stay dry, they should be worth something someday.
Yeah. This isn't on the news, but I'm going to move to a tangent because I remember I just watched the video on it. Did you guys see that Slow-Mo Guys video on the Virtual Boy? No?
No.
I'm guessing. Okay, so you guys need to watch it. I'll have to find it and link it in the chat, but it's fascinating. It went into like detail of how the original Virtual Boy was like, made and everything. And I swear Gunpei Yokoi was like a magician. I swear. So like what do you guys think the resolution of the Virtual Boy screen was?
I know a lot of those. It has really crazy specs for what it is.
I've saw this go through my recommendations, but I'm like, well, this looks dumb. I'm not going to watch it. But now that I have your recommendation, I might.
I know all this stuff. Just the amazing the refresh rate is obscene.
Yeah, the screen on it was 1 pixel by 224 or something like that.
Also, the fun fact, it's so far back, not because it needs to be, but because it's radioactive. Those fucking lights, the red lights.
Radon, give it to me.
Fucking literally radioactive, so they had to shield it.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, there isn't actually really a screen. There's just like an array of LEDs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
and it moves so fast.
A mirror that vibrates. Like, who the hell came up with this?
It's madness.
Yeah, I didn't know a lot of that stuff.
No wonder
going into the video,
none of mine work.
so it was like absolutely fascinating for me. So I definitely recommend that one if you haven't seen it yet. But anything else you guys want to talk about, like the Virtual Boy, like new thing that's coming out?
I'm just excited about what games are coming out and being able to play these games with like real modern conveniences. I mean, I know I've been playing them on the 3DS, but that looks like the emulator on the Switch is even better than the one on the 3DS. So
yeah, I did like some of the asterisks that were in the preview. Like, for some reason, the color change option is coming later in the year. And
I saw that.
What?
That's a weird thing.
And like you could make it change colors before you released it.
You know how Nintendo is.
Well, and my favorite thing is you have to remove the lenses from the Virtual Boy, like, box thing, because the lenses themselves are red. I'm like, so if you were planning on being able to, like, if you're planning on allowing us to be able to change the color, why did you make the lenses red?
Yeah, just some, I don't know. Again, Nintendo's going to do what Nintendo's going to do, right?
I think it might go down as the second hilarious thing that Nintendo did with Virtual Boy. It made a silly thing with a silly app, and alright, let's just see how it goes.
I mean, some of those games are definitely worth playing. Mario's Tennis, Wario Land, Red Alarm. Like, there's some decent games, but I mean, you got to figure, like, these were all launch titles on a game system in the early to mid 90s. So
with
like,
2 D-pads. It had 2 D-pads.
Don't expect anything with a whole lot of depth. It's very arcadey.
I'm just like, finally I get to play Telero Boxer. I've always wanted to try Telero Boxer.
You didn't have Telero Boxer?
No, I never had Telero Boxer.
Then how do I have Telero Boxer?
I don't know. I asked you that. It's like,
I don't remember
Boxer,
buying...
we've had this discussion before.
I don't remember buying any...
Telero Boxer?
The only Virtual Boy game that I remember buying was Wario Land, but maybe I did buy Telero Boxer.
Wario Land. Wario Land was with it.
I never had a Virtual Boy. I always went. I remember always going to the local.
You must have bought Telero Boxer and confused it for Wario.
Yeah, I remember like eyeing the Virtual Boy like at the local Target that I used to go to, and they had it on this like, I think it was like this weird like table thing that kind of like looked like an L, because it's Virtual Boy. It's weird, and that's the only time I ever played it. I played it like 5 times. It was there for like 2 months, and then the Virtual Boy just went away forever. I felt like
when I graduated from high school, basically most of the money I got from graduation parties went to random things on eBay, and one of those was
I did the same thing.
All the games.
That's how I got my 32X.
Yeah.
No, not my 32X and my 3DO.
The 3DO I remember. Yeah.
That's right. The 32X I didn't get until college when my friend gave me his Genesis.
Yeah, no, I
God, the good old days when you could
stupid shit off eBay.
Yeah, the good old days when you could get stuff like that for cheap.
Cheap, but it was also an extra pain in the ass because that was kind of before PayPal at that point.
I was say, go to the post office, print out your money order.
Yeah. Jesus, we're dinosaurs. Okay.
God, I hope anybody who listens to us is as old as we are, because if this is a bunch of 20-somethings listening to us, we're just sounding old.
Back in the day.
And
anyhow,
Eugene is learning how to throw his voice. We just don't know where he threw it to.
Yeah, you're a little quiet, buddy.
Oh, I was muted. My bad. I was gonna say the other thing that I remember, like going to a friend's house and playing often, is like a TurboGrafx, the TurboGrafx 16. It wasn't good.
I've never played an actual TurboGrafx.
That was like one of those things. It's like, well, I know this like exists, like kind of like the Neo Geo or whatever, but it's like I'm never gonna get one of those, or they're too expensive type of thing. So yeah.
Sure. I think it was like mostly they weren't very available. And especially by the time they start going down in price.
Yeah, they also weren't very good either, so there's that. But yeah, cool.
Both the Genesis and the Super NES beat the shit out of it. So.
Yeah, just ate its lunch for sure. Yeah. Moving into other news. You're not going to get your dicks on the Switch if you're going to buy Dispatch because it is censored. I knew this was going to happen most likely. Like when I heard that this was coming to the Switch, I was like, okay, but like, what is it going to be? Because there's, it's time. There's definitely a lot of nudity in that game. Maybe a lot is too much, but there's definitely nudity in that game and like cursing and everything. It's an adult game. So yeah, it looks like. Oh, thank God, no COVID! Yay, this is good. No,
I forgot what you were timing.
It has been 15 minutes.
Breaking news.
But yeah, what do you guys make of this news about Dispatch getting censored on the Switch? Like, are you guys even planning on getting this game? Like,
clearly.
I object to the forced censorship. Like, it's 2026. Nintendo has let nudity and gore and all this stuff on their systems for decades at this point. Like, if you want to have a toggle, you can go into the settings and turn it off or turn censorship on or something like that. That's one thing, but I definitely am not a fan of the forced censorship.
Definitely
it's a shame that Dispatch will not have the title of the first dog on Nintendo.
No, we'll just have to wait for episodes from Liberty City to come out on Switch.
There you go.
Not unexpected.
Yeah, it's a tale as old as time. I remember complaining about sweat in Mortal Kombat, so like that was the best version to play that on too. Like the Genesis version sucked. It was just anyways,
and I've been playing a lot of them, but that'll be for later.
Sure. Last bit of news. So apparently we know what some of the new Switch 2 games that are going to be coming are.
No, they're GameCube games.
I'm sorry, GameCube games. GameCube games on the Switch 2, because Walmart had an advert, and there were games on that advert that aren't on the NSO yet. So, namely Pikmin 2 and Metroid Prime 2, which is cool. I'd like to see both of those arrive on that service. So, yeah.
And I mean, I think we were all probably a little overconfident when we thought that Retro would remaster the entire Metroid Prime trilogy, but getting Metroid Prime 2 in some playable form. My only complaint is the controls, because I've gotten so used to the dual stick controls and playing it on the Switch, having the dual stick controls, that I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to old GameCube Metroid Prime.
Lock
Yeah.
on.
You know what? I actually had that experience because I was, this is going to be maybe in my change of system later, but I played a little bit of Metroid Prime original on the Thor, and I was trying to use like the other stick, and I was like, oh wait, that's not how you play this game, and it really was hard to get used to at first.
Oh yeah, I think at Retro GameCon this year they had a Metroid Prime sitting on a GameCube, and I sat down and tried it. I was like, oh damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
the right
tried.
stick?
Yeah, the right stick I think toggles your
visor or
your
something,
gun.
your gun.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
visor.
there you
Yeah. One of those things. Yeah.
You're talking the D-pad? Yeah, the D-pad is to toggle your visor.
Well,
stuff.
I don't know what the C-stick toggles something then.
That toggles your blasters.
Okay, yeah. When the remastered came out and I started playing it, one of the things I did was switch it to GameCube controls, played it for about a minute and said, nope, can't do this, and switched it back to modern.
Yep, it's a bit of a throw. It's one of those things where it's like, well, yeah, of course I played it all like this because they wasn't real FPSs yet for consoles.
Yeah, that's true.
We had Halo. I guess Halo was the example. Like you
yeah, because I remember playing the James Bond games on the GameCube, and they controlled just like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, where move and turn was on the stick, and then strafe and up and down was on the C's.
Probably why it took so long for Nintendo to catch
But
up with FPS.
I think Halo was the first console FPS that had the modern dual stick arrangement.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely first, if not one of the first for sure, because I don't remember anything before that. Okay, well, what else? You guys want to talk about any other news that you guys saw in the last 10, 15 minutes? Or are we going to be talking about the game?
One little thing, and that's just
Tell me.
IGN is reporting rumors of a Direct in February, but typically we're like, we'll wait for Nintendo to actually say something.
Well, I mean, a Direct in February is usually a safe bet, so...
I saw the other thing that I saw that just feels like an asterisk is the release date of the Mario Galaxy movie. There was the Mario Galaxy movie Direct, but I know probably none of us wanted to see that because we want to be surprised.
I'm done watching those.
They spend too much time. I feel like you're gonna know everything in the movie if you watch those.
I watched the trailer when it came out a month or so ago, and then I watched the Direct, and I'm like, this is like a completely different movie than the trailer I already watched. How much did they stuff into this? It's called the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but based on the Nintendo Direct, it's mostly Super Mario World and Dinosaur Land. So I don't know. Well, this might be an Avengers Endgame length epic. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, the big thing that was there was, hey, the release date was changed from April 3rd to April 1st, which is weird. I don't know if you should choose that date, but anyway.
Sure.
You know what it probably is? April 1st is the first day of Nintendo's fiscal year, so they're probably just trying to get like that opening day.
That absolutely makes sense from a bit.
Yeah,
I hate that you're right about that. I hate that you're right about that. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's talk about the games we've been playing then. Who wants to go first? I see everybody's lists, and it looks like everybody's got some shit. So, some shit you guys have been playing together, actually. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you want to start with that or save it for the end?
We could start with that, I guess. All
right. So, last Thursday was my 44th birthday. And I've been trying to get a gaming evening going with Mario Party and a bunch of friends for literally years. I think the last time I did it, Brandon, I think you were there for it the last time we did it, and that was years ago. Yeah, that was before you were even on the podcast. So yeah, Brandon and a friend of mine who I worked at Disney World with and his girlfriend were all available. So after about an hour of fighting with settings and hosting and whatever else
Who
the
has
problems
what?
were,
Everyone had different.
voice chatting. We ended up all just deciding to play Mario Party Superstars.
Nice.
And it was a grand old time.
Which one is Superstars? Is
That's the second one for the Switch. That's the one that's made up
It's
of
the greatest hits one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically all the best boards and mini games from at least the first 3. I don't know if it covers the first 6, but yeah. So we played a 20-turn match because when we were setting up the options, it said 20 turns, about an hour. I'm like, okay, about an hour seems about
Lies,
right.
yeah.
It lied. 2 hours and 45 minutes we spent playing.
I
that
didn't
game.
catch that Justin was believing it. I was like, oh, a 20-turn run. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it was great fun, and I would gladly do another 20-turn game because those are always the best, but yeah, don't lie to me, Nintendo. There's no way.
Oh, about an hour? No,
There's no way this is an hour and a half, even. Like,
Yeah.
be honest with me
What
here.
course did they do it on to say, yeah, this
I
takes an
know.
hour?
I know.
It's like, because we were in the Halloween one, and a lot of animations and stuff just happened, so yeah, no way in hell. That was like 2 hours easy.
Nintendo hasn't done a push start to skip animation on that game yet, has it?
Oh yeah, there's always Justin's thing with button.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So because Mario Party, the person whose turn it is has to press the button to start their turn or to end the previous turn. So at least once every couple of turns, so somebody has to press the button. Press A, Brandon. Press A. Button.
Did you guys link up on Discord chat?
Yeah,
then it sounds
pretty
like
much that's how we ended up.
Yeah, we Discord chatted and everything. We could have done game chat, but my friend and his girlfriend were in the same room on the same Switch, and I don't know how well that would work, but.
But they also didn't have a Switch too.
Oh, that's right. They didn't have a Switch too.
I feel like Discord chat is usually the way to go, but I would like to see how game chat does one of these
Nintendo's
days.
game chat is fantastic. Brandon and I use it every time.
It's all right. I'd say it's all right.
The video thing is, it's neat that it's there. We usually turn it off, but I don't think we've ever had a problem hearing each other or
audio wise, it does work pretty well. I don't like that every time you start it up, the window for the game is super tiny, and then you have a bunch of boxes at the bottom.
Yeah, you can't
you have to
save
switch
your
view.
Yeah, you can't save your user preferences or anything like that. That's
Yeah,
pain in
you
the
can't
ass.
set a default. I'd rather it be full screen and not see the people at the bottom.
For as much as Nintendo gets right, it's always those little things where it's God damn it, I wish there was just some setting that I could. Fuck. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but game chat does work pretty well. We usually use it just because, rather than pull out a phone and a headset and all that crap, you just press a button on your Switch.
You could be playing different games and doing different things. And
That's a cool thing too.
Does it? Do you guys use it with headphones, microphone, or is it picking up the microphone?
Yeah, with my headphones.
Okay.
Over Bluetooth.
So I have Bluetooth neck speakers that I use it with, and I guess there's a microphone built into this because we've done some fiddling around and we found out that my voice goes through this as well. So it's very convenient.
Bluetooth neck speak. Is it like a Bode conduction or something? How does that work?
No. It's just there's a speaker. Yeah, you put this on your neck. There's a speaker on this side. There's a speaker on this side, and so they're perfectly oriented to be right next to your ears. So it's like wearing headphones, but you're not blocking out all the sound around you.
Hey, maybe send me a link to that shit. I might be interested.
Monster Boomerang. I have 3 of them. I like them so much. I've got one for my video games. I've got one for my music, and I got one for my Apple TV. So, I don't have to keep on resyncing and reconnecting every time.
Sure.
So there's my unsolicited review of the Monster Boomerang neck speaker. Get one.
Fair enough. It sounds cool, actually, because sometimes I don't want to have like something on my ears or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's perfect for that. Like when I'm watching movies at night, I'll just put that on, and if the kids come downstairs, I just hit the button to pause it, and I don't have to, take everything off. Yeah, it doesn't block your sound or anything. If the dog barks, I know she's there. Anyway, this is the games I've been playing, not speakers I've been listening to. So. Let me rattle these off because I've got kind of a long list of things I played a little bit.
So that's my life lately.
So I was a lot closer to finishing Zelda: The Missing Link than I thought. I had just started the first dungeon when I talked about it last week, and it turns out that's the only dungeon. When you beat the boss of that dungeon, the game is over. It's a fan game, and like I said, like the music is almost entirely customized. There's a lot of custom graphics, a custom world. So it's not the only assets it's reusing are the characters and animations. So considering how much original work was put into this game. It was an impressive amount of game, and I highly recommend it. And you can download it from any number of places. I think I got the ROM hack from romhacking.net, but
that's right.
Yeah, The Legend of Zelda: The Missing Link. It's a ROM hack of Majora's Mask. Highly recommended. There's another one. Dusk and Dawn, which is actually emulates.
That's the one I played.
Yeah, that's the one that is actually emulating the 64 disk drive. I played a few minutes of it years ago. Never really made progress in it, so I'll probably start that, tonight or next week or something like that. But I finished that. Rolled credits on that. Highly recommend it. The next game I was going to start was I downloaded a ROM of Dinosaur Planet. I think I mentioned this last week because I remember just discussing it.
Like actual Dinosaur Planet?
Yeah, that's so great. Dinosaur Planet is the game that Rare was making for the N64 that they ended up turning into Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube.
Rest in peace, Trixie.
So yeah, I guess there's like an early build available that got dumped online, or fans have recreated what was available or whatever. I played it for an hour or two, and I've hit a wall, and I don't know if it's because the game isn't finished or I'm doing something wrong. But
not finished.
Yeah, you would think that the ROM would say, you can't finish this game or something like that, but so I'll probably do a little more research on that and get back to it. The other retro games I've been playing, or N64 games rather, that I've been playing has been more GoldenEye X and Perfect Dark multiplayer versus simulants.
Okay.
Nice.
My favorite thing to do is just I have on both games I have settings saved for 8 easy sims. Each one's a different personality, and completely randomized weapons. So completely randomized weapons and arenas. So whether I'm playing GoldenEye X or Perfect Dark, I just I load up the Man vs. Sims game, hit random on the weapon thing, and then hit start, and I'm playing a game with completely randomized weapons and completely randomized locations and a completely random arena, and I'll just sit and do that for a half hour, and I'll like
That
play
sounds fun.
perfect. Yeah, I'll like play Perfect
Yeah.
Dark for a half hour, and then go to
That sounds like
GoldenEye
a good
X,
thing to do
and
with Thor.
yeah, it's a pretty fun way to play it. And I use Easy Sims because there's 8 of them. And I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm just looking to zone out on some Vigima games. So,
Sure.
just a bunch of easy Sims, and I can just mow them down. The other retro games, sort of, kind of, that I've been playing quite a bit of is Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But actually, I've been playing the Switch re-release of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Because, again, I am having a midlife crisis and trying to relive my 90s.
I played that. It's
In fact,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I went through the soundtrack and disabled every song that wasn't in the original
also
Tony
did
Hawk
that.
1 and 2.
I also did that.
I left a few of them, like there's like a Real Big Fish song and a Billy Talent song. I'm like, all right, I'll leave these in because I like those bands. But yeah, it's just strictly 90s Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And fortunately, like, I've been looking all over the place for cheat codes to unlock everything because, I hate going through the grind of doing all the missions. But I found out there are mods built into the games where you can turn on, like, perfect manual balance, perfect grind balance, never bail.
And then it's basically is cheat codes, yeah.
Right, yeah, and you can turn those on and still progress through the game. I'm sure it doesn't save your high scores or anything like that, but you can make progress in the game and unlock everything and then go back and do it legitimately later. So I turned on the no bail mode just because I'm way out of practice in landing the tricks. Because you know how I don't know how long it's been since either of you have played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or anybody else who's watching or listening, but when you do a ramp, you have to land with your wheels facing the right way, otherwise
you fall over.
Yeah, otherwise you fall down, and I could not get the timing right, so I found the mod, turned it on, I'm like, that's it. I can grind, I can manual, I can deal with all that, but I just can't land, so I turned on no bails. Sure. And the other thing was I made the same mistake playing through it this time that I made back in the 90s, where I keep trying to accomplish all of the missions in one run.
Oh, yeah.
And I just kind of realized while I was playing it last night, I'm like, oh, wait, no. You just pick one mission to focus on in a 2-minute run, you do it, and then you retry and do another one. So I've been unlocking a lot more since I remembered that that's how the gameplay is supposed to work. But yeah, I thought, God, how is this game going to age 30 years later? And it's still fun.
It's arcadey. It's great.
Yeah, like pretty much the only 90s game, and we're talking like late 90s, early 2000s game that I need on an easily accessible device is Crazy Taxi. That's the only game that I haven't been able to find on a device. Yeah.
You get that on Steam, and
I do have it on Steam.
There's a mod to add in the regular music.
I have to do that. I have to download. I actually downloaded the mod. I just haven't installed it, but I have it on Steam. I've played it on the Steam Deck. But yeah, not having Offspring and Bad Religion screaming at me for 15 minutes is just not the right experience.
The Dreamcast emulator on the Thor is great, so you can also just download that there. Yeah.
Woo!
Yep.
True. Yeah, and the Dreamcast version was just better than perfect. It looked exactly like the arcade, and it had like additional features and the crazy box, which was like the mission mode in Mario Kart DS, and yeah, so I don't know why they don't just release it on Switch. Like, give me a Crazy Taxi trilogy, Sega.
True. I don't know why they haven't done any Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, give it Crazy Taxi trilogy, because like almost nobody played the one on the Xbox. Hell, almost even fewer people probably played the Crazy Taxi 2, because that was on the Dreamcast after the Dreamcast died.
Yeah.
So anyway, Mario Party and 64 games. The only other thing that I spent significant amount of time playing was Mario Kart 8. My teenage son wanted to play some games with the family, so we booted up Mario Kart 8. I gave my wife one of the wheels to put the Joy-Con in so she could play it like she used to play it on the Wii.
I got one of those from Vine, and my wife loves those too. Yeah.
I actually got a set from Vine that has like pretty much every plastic add-on you could possibly want for the Joy-Con 2.
That's fun.
So I have to use some of those to justify the purchase and leave the review.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's it. Pretty much almost exclusively old stuff or retro themed stuff. The stuff that I didn't mention was in that category.
You know what I just noticed? You have not played No Man's Sky since you got your retro fucking N64 thing.
I've booted it up like maybe once a week. Like once a week I will play it for about an hour, accomplish a couple of goals in it. But yeah, like with so many new / old things to play, like the gameplay loop on No Man's Sky has kind of gotten redundant. Like I've reached a point where the only way to kind of make more progress in what you can do and build and see is to reach the galactic center. And that requires basically and that basically requires warping to the farthest solar system you can get to, and then doing it again, and then doing it again. And like if you find a black hole, you can warp to another part of the galaxy, but you don't know whether you're going to be closer or farther away. So like it's just one of those kind of tedious things that I'm not interested in putting myself through right now. I'll do it on the Steam Deck one of these nights while I'm watching TV.
One last question, because this just piqued my interest. I know that you are playing it like on multiple consoles. Can you download mods for No Man's Sky like on the Steam Deck, and then like if you make progress, would that like transfer over on the Switch? Is that like a thing?
I don't know. Like I don't know if there's like a save editor or anything out there. I've never modded my No Man's Sky. I know with like Red Dead Redemption 2, I have a save. Red Dead Redemption 2 and the Grand Theft Auto 4 games, and 5. I think I have one for 5. I have a save editor on my PC, and what I can do is I can download my save from my Steam Deck, memory, put it on my computer, modify the save to, give me like max ammo for everything and max health and all that, and then basically copy it over the old save file, boot it up on my Steam Deck, and not only will I be able to play it with all of those changes, but when it syncs with the Rockstar or the Steam, whatever it is, does the cross save syncing, it will sync those changes.
Okay.
So I would be able. Pardon me. But we're just talking like going from Steam version to Steam version.
Yeah.
I can't. Going like cross-platform cross-save, probably not, because like. Remember the problem I had with the Switch for the longest time, where the Switch version hadn't updated yet, so I couldn't play on it.
Right.
So I'm sure there's some sort of like cross-check there.
Well, you're making me nostalgic for the days when I used to have like a hex editor to edit my like, I don't even know. I think it was like my probably Call of Duty save, so I can get like all the guns or something for multiplayer. I don't even remember. But anyways, Brandon, I need you to go next because I want you to, and I care about you.
Okay. I have a little six. Let's see here. Naturally, Mario Party Superstars I played with Justin and I won. I went back to Mario Kart World for a bit here.
So did I. I was actually just playing
interesting.
that this afternoon. I did like 2 or 3 of the elimination races online.
Yeah, I did a little bit online and realized, wow, I'm not great. Started doing some meta looking. And I think it all boils down to, yeah, I'm not using the new mechanics, and that's why I'm losing. Still got to get better at grinding. And
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I always forget to grind.
That's definitely where I'm having the most trouble. Did a little bit of Symphony of the Night.
There's a
longest
90s
time-
game that I still need to play. I need to
longest
mod
time
my
I've
PlayStation Classic.
wanted to replay Symphony of the Night, and every time I tried to boot it up on one of these handhelds that I had, it would never load.
Oh
It
no.
would like have things like sound, it runs slow, the audio was garbled, the text was unreadable. There's always something that made me go, I can't play it like this. So I was like going through this thing because I was bored, and I just got over it. I was like, oh, it's got Symphony of the Night on it. Boot that up, and it just launches perfect. The audio's just right. I had to go over to like the RetroArch settings and do a little bit of adjustment to get the text right. Once I did, I was able to also enable rewind and freeze state.
That's the best way, yeah.
And oh my god, it's so nice. The biggest problem I had is it's still got the emulator save glitch. I don't know if anybody's tried to emulate Symphony of the Night, but it has a great habit of that save that you're making is useless. It doesn't actually work. When you restart the game and you go to the save, it just sees it as a different game's save that says it's already taken up and you only can make a new save.
That's so weird.
So, only freeze and save states, so I've just been, every time I get a save place, save state and move on, and I've been having a lot of fun going through it again. It's definitely a classic for a reason. I finally got to the part where I have both Mist and the Bat, so it's getting better. There's just that period before you have those powers where it just feels like you're running into brick walls everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, the second you have that, it's like, oh, everything's opening up. Can already get up to Richter if I want, but I think I'm missing the goggles that let me see who's manipulating him. And
So, are you gonna?
I thought you said it lets them see boobs with nipples.
Oh my god. are you gonna see it all the way through? Like, are you gonna?
My eardrums misfired.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over to I gotta do the upside down and go through all the castle upside down, because that's what happens.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, no. I think of the upside down Stranger Things. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, no, but doing that, and that's been a lot of my time. I was playing Stardew Valley a little bit. Got to the fair that's in fall, and like I was like, that's cool, all right. Then I put it down, and that's when I discovered that Symphony of the Night was playable on this little guy. So I just been breaking it out, playing through a little more, and
what device is that, Brandon?
What is that you're playing on?
It's an RG RGXX Plus. It's just what classic little Abernick thing. It's what I got from Amazon Vine.
Oh, okay.
God,
nice.
I mean, I would get one, but I'm gonna have a Thor soon, so I can just play it on that.
You don't need that.
Those Ambernick devices have always been really nice, though. So I bet you that's
But I'll be able to play all of the DS Castlevania games, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
Got that bonus. You got Dawn of Sorrow and.
There's
the other one that isn't DS named.
Yes. Also been doing a little 3D printing finagling. I told you guys about that whistles I was able to print real fast. Now I wanted to put F-Ice on them, and I did it. I did it.
What did you put on that?
F-Ice.
Oh, ha! I heard the wrong thing, but I like what it actually is. Good job.
Yeah, that was a good little thing. It's pretty loud. Going to a protest, I think I'll just hand a bunch out.
I would love that STL, please.
Oh, you are more than welcome to it. I'll link you to it because I put that on Thingiverse, and Thingiverse banned it immediately. Well, they put it under moderation, but it's Thingiverse. It's a ramshackle like operation there. I was like sitting there, I'm like, I'm fully prepared for no one to ever notice this even got put into the moderation queue.
Sure.
And never get cleared. But it got cleared. It's cleared now.
Oh, good.
Somebody got mad because posted on Blue Sky and started getting shared around.
Oh, never mind. I'll just go to your Blue Sky post and I'll like that.
Yep.
Nice. Well, that's great. I highly approve.
I basically had two problems with the whistle design. One, it did say FIs. And the other one was the where you put like a string or something so you can hang it up or put it on a keychain was like really weak. It was to the point that like it was just so thin that I was like, yeah, let's just sure that up a little bit. It added a little elevation for the F. So
So, like, is that like a super loud whistle or?
Yeah.
Those of you not watching on YouTube or Twitch, Brandon's dog just picked its head up and looked at him.
That's good. I like that a lot. Very approved. Very approved. Cool. What else? Anything else you've been doing cool?
Oh, nothing else really. Just being sick, having a cold.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Shit's been going around, man.
Situation where I went to a kid's birthday party for my girlfriend.
Oh, yep. There you go.
It was something called the Fun Warehouse, and I should have known. I am a 40-year-old man who barely interacts with kids. I have low immunity to this.
You needed to take like all the Purell.
Yeah. A little late now.
Just inject it. It's safer. Kill those germs as soon as they get in.
It's too late now. Oh boy!
Yeah, they're in there. They're in there. I was that way. Well, you guys know.
Shoot yourself up with chlorine. Keep yourself safe from COVID.
Yeah. Bleach. You gotta bleach yourself.
You guys remember I was that way with the kiddo. Like right before Christmas, we felt like we were dying. So I do not envy you at all.
I've had much worse colds, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe it's one of those where it's like, this seems not too bad. This will go right by me. And then, like,
day 3,
I'm dying.
The final day. Yeah. Cool. Well then, I guess I'll go next. I mostly been playing games on my Thor. Surprise, surprise. So, I'm going to talk about those. Smash Remix actually has been kind of taking up the most of my time. It's really fun, man. It's really good. And I love that on the Thor with like the RetroArch emulators that you can choose from. Like you can like do rewind and everything. So like, you know, like when I break the target and I don't break the target, I don't throw my controller. I just rewind. You know, it's great.
Okay, I'm gonna break in for a second here because you know that I'm a sucker for some good rewinds and save states and stuff like that. Oddly enough, I am really enjoying playing all these games lately on like original hardware without all of those bells and whistles. Like
sure,
like
there is something to that.
Yeah, like, and I am not one of those people who likes the having to redo something over and over and over again. But for some reason lately, it's been giving me that serotonin.
Well, I mean, with the Symphony of the Night, it's been like, hey, actually, it's kind of nice to have the rewind because, holy shit, when you die in Symphony of the Night, it takes like 5 minutes to get back in the game, even if the saves did work. Because you die, it doesn't say continue and start you off the next save. Nope. Go to the main menu, press start, you go over to continue game, you start game, load it up, now you're playing. And it's like every time you die, and it's like, oh my god. It's the last time you got to a save area.
Games have gotten so convenient. Like, the kids these days don't know what Lion King on the Genesis was.
But sorry. But yeah.
No.
Sorry, I'm just throwing my arms up because I just remembered something else I had played, but I will save it for next week.
No, go on, Justin. I want you to. You're thinking of it now. Like hit it. I see the sparkle in your eyes.
Oh, well, I found out last night. I don't know whether this feature was added or I just never saw it before, but there actually is a versus mode in Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection where you can play against a computer opponent without having to go through the ladder mode. Which is nice. So I've just kind of been bouncing from Mortal Kombat game to Mortal Kombat game, just playing random matches against the computer with the one-button fatalities. So,
Shit,
that sounds like the way to go.
I did play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Fighting Collection 2 as well. Sorry, Eugene.
Mine is still. I haven't even opened mine yet.
I've played that once. I have to boot that up again.
I went into the online mode and I just said only the weird games. Power Stone and nothing that's just straight Street Fighter. And like I got the one game where it's just like, am I a savant at this, or is just everyone bad?
I even dug out my fighting game controllers that I originally got for like the Wii U that still work with the Switch.
Do they have like 6 buttons or something?
Yeah, it's like got a nice big D-pad and then 6 buttons. It was made for originally made for a Pokken tournament.
Oh, you know what? I have one of those. Does that work for the Switch?
Yeah. It's USB. Up. Just plug it in, and I pulled that out specifically for all these fighting games that my youngest and I have been playing together.
That sounds like a great option, actually.
Yeah, no, the Capcom Fighting Collection, yeah, and then I played a game of Power Stone 2 where we were really evenly matched, me and this online guy. That was pretty fun, but God, it takes forever to find anybody to play in those games. Holy crap!
I wish that would go on sale so that I could play it with you.
That's why I bought it. It was on sale.
Yeah, I don't want to spend like $40 on it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have told you.
It's too late now. Okay, well, moving past Smash Remix and apparently Marvel, Capcom 2, and a couple of other things. No. We're going to move right into Metroid Prime.
Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yes, thank you. We're going to talk about Metroid Pinball briefly. Man, that's a great pinball game. It's fucking good. It's just so good.
I'm so jelly that it does the rumble and everything. God dang it.
Yeah, it feels nice too because you can on the emulator you can actually like change the size of the screen. So like if you want it to match exactly like both screens like look the same like it would originally, you can do that. I opt to not do that because I want to see like a bigger screen on the top type of thing. But you can you have all those options, so it's really really nice. It's just a good pinball game, man. I just dig pinball. I've been playing a lot of pinball games on this console because it's just works for it, It's great.
You know about the Marvel pinball on 3DS, right?
Yeah. I have I have a pinball folder. I
do love me some pinball. Every once in a while, I have to pull out one of my my pinball collections on Switch and play a little.
Yeah, but
that's have, even the old classic ones that you used to play.
Yeah, I wish I could find an emulation of the Addams Family pinball machine because that one's a classic.
That has to exist somewhere, I would imagine.
Nobody not remembers that.
Yeah.
That is the best pinball game. It's one of those.
That's the ticket thing. Lend a hand.
Oh man, that's just like going into a movie theater in the 90s. It's like that's okay. Well, moving past pinball because that's kind of like my palate cleanser type games. I've been getting into Twin Snakes. Metroid's hard, or Metal Gear is hard. It is a not easy series. Twin Snakes, I think, probably dumbs it down some, but like I have,
No.
Oh no.
Twin Snakes.
Oh.
So, Twin Snakes is actually a little bit harder in the stealth than the original Metal Gear Solid because it implements all of the things that Metal Gear Solid 2 did, where you have to hide the bodies and you hang from railings and all that stuff wasn't in the original Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
I found the improved shooting to be the major major component that I like the most in it.
And see, I don't have anything to base that off of because I've never played the original Metal Gear, but it's probably something that I'm going to have to emulate. And now that I have this like all inclusive emulation box and like see how it compares. But yeah, Twin Snakes is fun. It's hard though. It's not it ain't an easy game. The rewind helps.
You gotta look stuff up to play Metal Gear. There's no way around it.
I feel like I've played it enough times that I'll just breeze right through it.
How are you going to talk to Meryl? You don't have the back of the CD box. You're screwed, man. You're never going to get it.
I don't know what you're talking about yet, but I'll look up a JPEG if I have to.
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? I have...
Hold on. It's
guys
kind of like
a legendary moment where everybody got stuck looking at every item they had.
Oh!
And like only to be told, look at the literal back of the CD box.
Hang on. I don't know if Eugene can hear me, but I don't know if he's going to be able to beat Psycho Mantis on his little device there.
Oh, that's an interesting question. We should.
I don't want to tell him because then he'll know how to beat him.
Come on.
Wait, no.
Game.
Colonel tells you what to do if you don't figure it out. So he will know what mistake he's made if he's a
different controller board.
God, that
controller.
First of all, I already know about the Psycho Mantis Player 2 controller bullshit. I already know.
Okay.
And you can actually emulate a second player control. I can actually put a player 2 controller as like the on-screen controller, like the
nice
that you touch. So there's not a problem there. But also I have the physical actual game somewhere in a box. I couldn't find the box though, so I came back.
All right.
I wonder where you went. Hey, after you're done with that, I highly recommend the Metal Gear Solid game for Game Boy Color. It's non-canonical, so you don't have to have played...
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's non-canonical, so you don't have to have played any of the other games to know what's going on. You just have to know the basic premise. And it's a really good Metal Gear game and a decent story, too.
Sure.
It's basically
obviously, there's no
game should have been.
That would have been cool if they had done like Metal Gear Ghost Babel as a GameCube game instead of Metal Gear Solid.
Is that one of the games that had like connectivity somehow, like with Game Boy? No, that wasn't a thing.
No, I don't think so. I think you're confusing it with Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark had a connectivity thing.
No, you do get the joy of the Psycho Mantis fight when he's like, "Let me show you my power. Put your controller down."
Oh yeah.
And like you put it down, and like it rumbles on the table. And like that's me moving it with my mind stick.
That's great. God, fucking Kojima. What is he?
Honestly, at this point, I don't even care what games are coming out in the next few years. I'm just gonna go back to all of the great '90s games.
I'm almost with you, my guy. Like I've been having so much fun playing, and moving on to my next title. Like the GameCube is kind of the sweet spot for me in nostalgia and in playing on my Thor device, probably because that's when I was in high school, so that's like, when I had a lot of time for gaming and all that stuff. But anyways, Viewtiful Joe, I love that game. It is such a good
That
game.
is a game that could definitely benefit from a rewind feature.
You're not wrong.
Oh man, rewind.
Yeah, because you have the rewind in the game, but Kenshin and Go-Go.
But it doesn't rewind the damage you've taken.
Sure.
That game is hard.
Yeah, it is very hard. It's fun, though. It's fun going back and playing that one.
And you can really see how that same team went on to make Bayonetta, because there are a lot of very similar concepts.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's a Viewtiful Joe 2, if I'm not mistaken, and I never played that one, so I'm excited to go do that.
Yes, I don't know if did Viewtiful Joe 2 come out on GameCube?
Yeah.
Okay.
It did.
Maybe that one went multi-platform, because I know one of them ended up on the PlayStation 2.
I think they both did. I think they
Okay.
both did at some point, maybe. Because wasn't Beautiful Joe one of the Capcom 5? And I'm pretty sure all
Yeah.
of the Capcom 5 went, except for Piano 3, went to PlayStation, if I remember right.
Every time I hear that game name, I think it's piano, like the instrument, not P-N-O.
I think that's intentional.
Okay. Never played it, so.
Well, you can soon if you want, because I can send you a file. I mean, let you borrow my game so you can rip it legally. Next, moving into another game that I loved on the fucking GameCube, Ikaruga. You guys ever played Ikaruga? That
Ooh, I have
Oh,
not,
wow.
but I'm definitely stealing that from you as well.
That's neat that you can play Ikaruga.
Yeah, I love.
Can you
that
can you
game.
shout can you shout commands at your factions there?
Wrong game. Odama. That's Odama.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Odama.
That's what I was
always
doing the same thing.
yeah.
But yes, you
Ikaruga's
can
the,
because there's a.
Oh, that's the shooter.
Ikaruga's the top down shooter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Change
The treasure
colors
game.
to absorb bullets.
I always mix those two up.
Yeah, but to answer your first
Japanese
question
word,
for
I think.
Odama, Justin, yes, you could do that because you can emulate put a microphone push button like on your screen or something, or like turn one.
They
of
don't
the
have a
triggers into
microphone
it.
on the Thor.
No, there is, but you have to push the button. Remember, on
Okay.
the.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to
I was like,
emulate
if that
that.
doesn't have a
Yes,
microphone,
it better
I'm
have
sending it
some
back.
microphone.
Yeah, no. So you can do that, and then I just put a little button on the screen for that for games that need that. But anyways, going back into Ikaruga, that game's sick. It's hard as fuck. Oh my god! It's meant to be a bullet hell super hard game, but it is extraordinarily one of those. If you don't know, it's a game where it's a bullet hell, top down. You're going up, and there's white bullets and there's black bullets coming at. Yeah, and you can flip your ship around to change the color of your ship, and you can absorb the bullets of the color that your ship is. But on the flip side, the enemies take more damage with the same color bullet, I think is how it works. So or the opposite color bullet. So you're
always flip it.
vulnerable when you're that color. So it's kind of like a it's really
Little
cool
risk
dynamic
reward sort of thing.
the
Yeah.
game. Yeah, it's a really cool dynamic risk reward.
I've always read about it,
Fun.
but I'm kind of a bullet hell wuss.
Same. Has that ever come out on anything
On our
else?
screen.
I'm
And,
pretty sure it had an Xbox Live Arcade version, if I remember right. So you can probably play it on the Xbox if that's the case. It has to be on PC, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know.
No, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's available on Steam. It's also available on the Switch.
Okay, there you go.
And it came out on Dreamcast, PlayStation 4, GameCube, Android, Windows. There was
It's on
an
everything,
arcade
though.
version
Yeah.
Really
and
got their
Xbox
money out of
360.
that.
Yeah, so if you haven't played it, you've got any number of places to. Oh, look, there's the link to the Switch version. I'm wishlisting that now.
Nice. It's a fantastic game. I highly enjoy it. I wish that the screen was a little bit bigger for that game on the Thor specifically, because again, you're only playing in this vertical small space.
I wonder if the Switch version has a vertical mode. That would be cool.
There is, because remember we might have even had the person on the show, but there's a some creator that made something where you can turn your Switch vertically, slide it
Yeah,
in,
I
and
seem
then
to
put
remember
your
Yeah,
I still feel bad about the fact that. Remember the guy who had the little wood things that would snap into your
oh yeah,
the side of your thing to do? I never got that Patreon.
Oh, so sad. Well, maybe one day there's still a chance. So that's about all the games I've been playing. I'm going to power through the rest. I've been doing a lot of home lab bullshit, and I want to talk about it because this feels like the place for that. First off, I've been playing Plex Detective, meaning that my wife's been asking me to find some random shit, and I have to go on some random 4chan or Reddit forum to find some sketchy link link to like some mega, folder
She like
or
just
whatever.
giving you like vague descriptions of things that she's watched.
No, it's so this case it's Dancing with the Stars, the TV show. But the thing about that is that's pretty much considered lost media because there's never been like any DVD releases or anything of that. So it's like pretty much the only copies of that exist on people's like DVRs, So
that's wild.
What show are we talking about? I was still looking up Ikaruga.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
It's not that exciting, but my wife is super excited that I found.
I was say there are any number of lost shows that aren't on any streaming things. I was hoping it was something I've been looking for.
No, but I found some random dude on Reddit who posted something from like 2 years ago, and I sent him a DM, and he sent me a link to his NAS, and I have downloaded successfully all 34 seasons. Thank you very much.
Wow, that guy really liked it.
Yeah, apparently. The first couple of seasons, there's some issues there. There's only like a couple of episodes in there. So I'm going to have to go find some other like Reddit threads or whatever to find maybe some of those. And then I'll have the complete library that I can, catalog.
I mean, I want to make fun of you, but somebody should have it because, like you said, if we don't preserve these things through piracy, then they can be lost because of all the licensing crap. There are any number of shows, especially the late '90s and early 2000s, that had like licensed soundtracks that have completely disappeared because they just don't want to pay for either. What? Yeah, they don't want to pay. They don't want to pay the licensing fee to release it on streaming.
Yeah, sure.
Whenever this topic comes up, I can't help but think, you know what's lost? Probably hundreds and hundreds of seasons of, like, General Hospital and soap operas.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Nobody
Could you
gives a
imagine?
damn.
Well, especially since back in the 70s, they used to... I think we've gone off topic here, but they used to record over the videotapes of old shows. So, like, half of classic Doctor Who is lost forever because they used the original master tapes again to save money.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so like, yeah, a lot of those soap operas and live broadcasts and stuff like that might be lost forever. And that's weird. I think sometimes... Yeah. All right, I'm gonna say this last thing and then we can close out the show. But I'm not done.
Yeah, he's got more.
Oh, geez. All right, well, I think sometimes about all the albums that have come out over the 100 and some odd years that music has been sold, that only like maybe one song may be remembered through history.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to move out of movie territory and into... like comic books, I guess. So I got this fucking thing. Oh god, I've been on this rabbit hole. I got a new little device. It's like it's called a TCL like Next Paper or something like that. It's basically like an iPad, but it's an Android. But the thing about it is, it's got an e-ink screen. So if you don't know, color e-ink screen, and it's really good actually. It's almost good enough to like watch YouTube videos. I wouldn't recommend that, but it's great for like comic books.
Ooh. Oh, and that is not
very expensive
either.
I know. It was.
I might get that specifically for my Kindle stuff.
Mm-hmm. Comes with this little pen too, if you're want to do stuff like that. But yeah, no, I've been putting together a server. It's called I think it's called Kavita. In my home lab is the name of the application that I'm using. But it's basically like a way to catalog and store all of your like ebooks, your comic books, manga. It like basically has all of that. But the thing is, you can do. It has like a web browser basically where like I can I don't have to have like 100 terabytes of stuff on this device. I can just like go to Chrome and like watch do my comic books. So that's been fun. And yeah, that's Justin, this device is really awesome. So like I highly recommend. It's like really easy on the eyes, you know, like especially like at night. That's why I don't like using like an actual like iPad or like a, Amazon Fire or whatever, because it's that like blue lighty stuff, and this is like really nice for that. You can even, well, I guess while I'm talking about this thing, because I'm almost done. There's like a mode where you can, so like there's regular mode, but then you can change it to like just like e-ink mode. So then it turns it into like black and white. Let's see, is it going to change? Yeah. So now it's like, I don't know if you guys can even see, but it's actually all black and white, like a Kindle would be. So like it's really good to like just like, read books.
I thought it was like you could read graphic novels. Like, it has an e-ink mode, but it's not the color e-ink.
No. It is. It's got both. So, but like you can change like the regular mode is like really vivid colors and everything. So I don't know if you guys can't probably see.
Yeah, no, there. Like, yeah, it's backlit. There's too late.
Yeah, but when you change it to like the e-ink like black and white mode, it's like looks like you're reading it on a Kindle, like what you would expect there. So I don't know, it's hard to explain without like seeing it in person.
It looks like ink on a page as opposed to
exactly.
Yeah, that's the selling point of e-ink. This looks less like a screen and more like a page that you can actually manipulate.
But also, it's a fantastic device for like web browsing, because again, when you turn it to the color mode, which is the default, it's just great. It just like feels and looks nice. So last thing, I swear, my wife finished Heated Rivalry, like the TV show. So she got really into it, like super into it. So we downloaded the audiobooks so she can listen to them, because there's actually like 6 fucking books in the series, and there's going to be a 7th soon. And I downloaded a application that I can add to my home lab called Audio Bookshelf, so I can like host my own ebooks, or I guess audiobooks on that. And my wife literally finished 3 books already. She's like been loving that shit. But I've also
I need to get back into my James Bond audiobooks.
Oh yeah, I have like all of like the Game of Thrones and like all of the Lord of the Rings and everything like that on there. But what I've actually been using it for personally is speaking about getting back into the 90s and shit, Justin, I've downloaded an archive of all of the old One Up show podcasts. I don't know if you guys ever listened to those.
Oh, I never really listened to the One Up show, but I have the full library of the Joystick podcast.
Oh, I would love that if you have that. I would take that and put it on my thing.
I'll have to dig it up. I have a few old podcasts that I have like a complete archive of that I can share. I just need to figure out what hard drive they're saved on.
I don't know why I like doing it, but like one thing I've been doing is going back and listening to like all the E3 episodes, like so that I kind of get like almost a time capsule from like. I listened to the 2006 one. It was like Xbox 360 era, and they were talking.
Isn't
about
that the one that you were at?
I don't know if I wasn't at the 2006 one. I think I was at like 2008 or something like that. I'd have to dig up my. Actually, no, and it was during the Wii U too, so I was probably even later than that. I'll have to dig up my like badges, but I've been to like 3 of them, 2 of them. I don't know. Anyways, just listening to old podcasts. I don't know. When I'm working, it just like it takes my mind off of like the stupid, like whatever spreadsheet or whatever I'm looking at type of thing, So yeah. And that's it. Like I said, I swear. Did
my wife and I have been watching. My wife and I have been watching children's movies to escape the world lately.
Same, but except for we've realized that Dragon Ball is not a children's movie. It is very adult. Absolutely.
No, we watched Sesame Street Presents Follow That Bird the other night. That's the kind of children's movies that we're
nice.
Muppet movies, Disney animated movies, stuff like that.
I need to put some of that stuff on my Plex too. Maybe I'll look that up. Okay, guys, we've been going for quite a bit. That's why another reason why I didn't do Nintendo Tunes, because I was like, we're gonna be talking a lot. It looks like today. So yeah, what you guys say we get out of here? One last fuck ice and skedaddle, huh?
All right.
Yes, there was something clever I was going to say, but I forgot what it was. I should have written it down. So fuck ice.
Bowser Revolution, Justin.
Oh yeah, Bowser Revolution. That's what we need. We need a Bowser Revolution.
Peace out.
It's too bad. It's too bad Doug is a Hasbro now. All right, guys. See you guys later. We'll see ya. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Renaming my recording file.
Goodbye, YouTube. I'm glad we didn't crash.